you could like drink a cup of, rattlesnake venom. It's not going to do anything because it's not a poison. It's just a venom.
Wait, I realized I don't know the difference.
So if something is poisonous, if you eat it or touch it, like those dart frogs, it hurts you. If something is venomous, that means when it bites you, hits you, you're getting hit with it.
Has to get into your bloodstream.
Yeah. So you could eat a venomous snake and be okay. Because it's not getting in your, like, you'd be eating it.
On one hand, like, oh, okay, yeah. On the other, that's a lot to take from a comedy podcast. You're telling me I can drink venom?
I don't know if you should, but I think I imagine it's not cheap.
This seems like a really bad idea. What? Venom's not bad for you because
it's like a thing in like Southeast Asia.
Get into your blood if you eat and drink it. Like it seems like
no, it gets digested. I guess like it needs to go like right into your bloodstream to be like a neurotoxin or whatever the fuck. Because like you could, if you wanted to, you could just wolf down like a handful of brown recluse. As long as they don't bite you on the inside of your mouth, you're gonna be okay. That'd be disgusting though. Those things are horrible. I have so many fucking brown recluse in my house. I hate it. I'm trying to get rid of them. Venom are generally not toxic if swallowed. Okay, nice. I imagine you'd have to drink a shit ton of it into the tissues that are.
What if you drank venom all the time to build your venom resistance? Would that work?
I don't think that would work. I think you'd have to you'd have to inject yourself with teeny tiny bits of venom over time, right? So that your body, when you did get bit, it'd be like, oh, I know how to handle that. You're a retard. You've stabbed me with this. You've worked all your life towards a worthless endeavor. Like the guy from Princess Bride. Like that's basically what it was.
It was. I don't know why you said worthless endeavor.
I bet Kyle knew this.
It did save his life. Yeah.
Kyle, what's the difference between venom and poison? A venomous animal and a poisonous animal.
The injection with fangs. The venom is in like snakes. They have venom in their fangs. Like a toad makes poison and it like secretes from its skin.
Yeah. See, Woody learned.
Can you drink venom?
Can you?
Sure. Does it hurt you?
Should you?
If you drank rattlesnake venom, it would definitely hurt you.
Wouldn't kill you, like if it bit you.
No, venom is generally not toxic if swallowed. It must be injected under the skin into tissues that are normally protected by skin in order to be toxic.
Pretty cool.
I just think your mouth, you'd absorb some sublingually. It's just such a porous barrier. And I saw them take like human blood and inject and put rattlesnake venom in it today on Reddit, and it like clots up and turns blood instantly to this goo. It's
but that's gross. In your veins. In your stomach, it would just get digested.
I'm just thinking in your mouth.
But if there isn't, if you had enough and it wasn't like breaking down by your stomach acid, it could fuck you up.
I just think having it in your mouth, it's deadly venom in your mouth.
Yeah, but it's dead. You said you knew the difference, and now here we are.
The thing is, Kyle won me over with the sublingual absorption because there are drugs you take sublingually.
That was convincing.
Yeah,
it's like, well, you can take anything through like any mucus membrane. That's why like shoving drugs up.
I mean, that's my concern. That I got like I was just in the other room, like getting a soda, and I was like, I got a little cut in my mouth right there, huh? Like literally just now, I have a cut on the inside of my mouth right here where I like bit my lip or something like that. I don't know. I should not be drinking rattlesnake venom. Like it's gonna get in there.
We'll hold off that tonight then. That's
wait until your mouth's all
spick and span. Wait till it heals up, and then I'll do some shots of. I'm so afraid of rattlesnakes. Like that, I'm actually afraid of. I didn't think I was. I'd never been afraid of snakes until I saw one in person up close, and I was just like, oh my God, they're that big. Like it's so big around. It's huge. I think of it, a snake is like this little garden hose motherfucker. And they're like this big wad of muscle with a deadly end. And it looks at you and it's like, come on, motherfucker, let's go. Let's fucking go. They look like Nate. They look like 5th round Nate Diaz. They look at you with hate in their eyes. They're just like, you want to fucking go? Because I'll die to kill you. They have so much hate in those little beady fucking snake eyes.
We have ones in Tasmania called tiger snakes, and they are so fucking aggressive. Right? Like,
I
Are they
remember when the
poisonous
crocodile,
or
dude.
venomous?
Your whole
venomous,
little,
yeah.
of course. Yeah, the tiger
Everything in
snake.
Australia is
No,
venomous.
the tiger snake is. Oh, you just pat him on the head. No, of course they're.
I don't know.
The crocodile hunter. I remember he did like the 10 deadliest snakes in the world. He was going to go grab them, pick them up, and show them to you. And he didn't even have to travel much. He had like 8 of the 10 are at his hometown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
He had to go to like Africa to find 1 or 2, and then maybe Bolivia or something. I don't know.
Then all the rest are in Australia.
All the rest are in Australia.
Yeah, well, these don't look fun. And so they're aggressive. They'll charge at, well, not, they'll slither at you.
Although tiger snakes,
right for us.
Yeah, they fucking hate. Yeah, they hate people. They like if you, especially when you're like cutting wood out in the bush, you're like, they're just chilling out, and then they'll just be like, "Fuck you, dog!" Just come at you.
And just charge you. Ugh. Well, that's evil. They should kill them. I can't imagine they're productive. Like they're doing anything.
Guess they
Maybe they kill like an
pests.
equally poisonous or venomous bug. Maybe that's their diet.
Or maybe they mice that spread disease or something.
Yeah, who knows?
You never know. I always hear that stat where like sharks kill like 4 people a year, and we kill like 100 million sharks a year. And I'm thinking, that ratio isn't, and that ratio is not nearly high enough for my taste.
Absolute human W.
Yeah, the shark news just looks like American news about school shooting. It's like another shark died today. Thoughts and prayers go to that shark's family. Next.
We need to do something. We can't just let these humans keep killing.
Outlaw beaches.
Stop going so close to the beach. They'll get you.
I just don't care. Like what happens if all the sharks die?
I can't imagine it would lead to anything good.
We'd be overrun with tuna.
I honestly don't know what happens if they all die. I'd love for a marine biologist or someone like that.
Well, of course they're going to say it's bad. They'd be out of a job.
Well,
right?
Would there just be more other fish for them to like? Why is the shark so goddamn important? I was telling them that the ratio of sharks to human deaths a year is 4 to 100 million or something like that. And I still don't think that number's high enough. I wish we could get the human deaths halved and maybe double the shark deaths.
Mm-hmm.
Like how many sharks are out there that we can kill 100 million of them a year and they're still coming?
We just need one big shutout year where we go zeros.
Larger fish like gropers and stuff like that, which aren't good for eating, just like fuck up all the other fish. So they're like they keep the larger predatory fish that we don't eat.
I don't think I really care what happens to the ocean. I see those
Groupers
beaches sometimes covered in trash, and I'm like, I like it the way without the trash.
So sharks eat other big fish, huh?
Yeah,
but we eat those big fish too, right? We eat tuna and grouper, and
it does seem like
if
we got rid of the top of the food chain, then we just have a new top of the food chain, and everything's fine.
Yeah.
Well, let's kill all those sharks.
Let's try it.
I don't think there's any reason.
They seem to struggle with nets and hooks.
They fuck up the coral reef as well because there's less herbivores. Then the microalgae expands and the coral can't grow.
Interesting.
So then it's just the whole ocean just becomes.
I wish they were tasty. Like I remember watching Gordon Ramsay eat shark fin soup, and he was like, "It's not even."
Sharks fuck up the coral reefs, right?
No. So the sharks eat the shit like groupers. And the groupers eat the herbivores, and the herbivores eat the algae. So without the sharks, then the algae would just. Yeah.
Then the herbivores would run. I'm sorry. Then the groupers would run wild, eating all the herbivores.
Yeah, and then there'd just be fuckloads of algae, which would kill everything.
Okay, they seem pretty important now that you said that.
I always wanted to like chum up some sharks and then shoot them with a gun.
I'm hearing kill sharks and groupers, and the problem is solved.
Yeah, do that.
Well, grouper's a tasty fish. I don't know what you're talking about when you said nobody eats grouper earlier. Lots of people like grouper.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I like flounder.
Sounds like an American thing.
Flounder's good. Yeah,
flounder's good. Nice flaky white fish.
Flounder's great. Yeah.
Most fish are pretty good. You don't like catfish, I know. You think it's not a quality fish, and it's not a quality fish. That's why you fry the shit out of it. It's good.
I like catfish a lot.
I must be confusing.
With fucking lemon and tartar sauce and shit. Yeah, it's delicious.
Hush puppies, some green onions,
all those things. Yeah, it's really good stuff.
Yeah.
I like that shit. I don't know. I just I'm not huge into fish though, so if like there weren't any more, I think I'd be okay with it.
Yeah.
I'm not huge into swimming in the ocean because I don't want to die to a shark. I know the
Yeah.
chances are very low, but I just don't want to be a part of that.
Also, that water's
Mhm.
salty.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. They need
And
to
even
do
if
something
it's not a
about
shark.
that before I'm getting in there.
Yeah.
Do something.
It stings my eyes, man. I don't
Dude,
like
just
it.
It
one-
does sting
one-
your eyes.
yeah.
It's not very clear. They need to make it clear and not
Yeah.
salty, like
Yeah.
a pool.
Like a pool.
Mm.
Mm.
I don't know why anyone
Uh,
would get in the ocean when pools exist.
Can we just fill the ocean with chlorine?
Yeah, we should.
That would
Just
do
make
it.
a nice. Now everyone can just have a nice, healthy swim,
You can
and that
shock
chlorine
all
is going to
that
make sure that we
algae
don't
out.
have that pesky algae problem we were having. Yeah,
You can see
Yes,
right
and
through
we
the
have no
bottle.
sharks and groupers.
Yeah. Yeah.
we're going to need to find like a chlorine meteor in space to get enough to do anything with that. Sending Team 5 of the chlorine miners in memory of the first 4.
Yeah, maybe I would like the ocean more if I'd grown up closer to it and I'd done more stuff on it. But I hate it. The idea of going to the beach like stresses me a little. It's like,
Yeah.
The beach
I-
is
it
nice. You
freaks
don't
me
have to
out.
get in. You can just
It's
enjoy
my,
the beach.
I'll get
My
sand on me.
grandfather and my auntie drowned, and so every time I'm like there, I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm fine.
How did they drown?
So
Were
my
they
cousin.
together?
Yes, yeah. So my auntie was swimming, and then my cousin was swimming, and then got caught in a rip, and then my grandfather and my auntie swam out together, and my grandfather brought her back, and then swam back out to save my auntie because she was struggling. They both drowned. So I'm like,
When was
yeah, I'm
this?
good. 1991. So
I really wanted you to say yesterday so bad.
yesterday. no.
Oh, I guess it was about noon.
It's funny because my great granddad drowned as well, and so I'm just like,
What?
nah, that's a curse. I am not fucking going on the ocean.
You're a smart
Like,
man. You shouldn't be rolling the dice.
yeah.
Is your dad
It's weird,
a swimmer?
but my dad is like really into the ocean. Like he builds racing yachts and has had times before. He had a racing yacht capsize and got washed like fucking like 100 kilometers and got picked up by a ferry. And it's like, what the fuck are you doing? I remember talking to him about it, and he's like, I wasn't worried. I could tread water forever. And my gran was there at dinner, and my gran's like, that's what your father said.
Holy shit.
Wow, that's a dark haired gran. Thanks. Yeah.
Grand
I'm
just
just
coming
like,
from the top
yeah.
rope.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
that's
your
it.
stupid father said.
Yeah. So they love it. And like my mum and dad have a boat and they go out all the time. I'm just like, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Your dad's dancing with the devil here.
He is,
There's-
yeah.
I can't believe the kind of risks that he takes in his profile, in his lifestyle. It's not cool.
Yeah.
I mean, but Woody, if you had
You're
a
my son's
history
father.
of aviation deaths in your family, we'd say the same thing.
Yeah.
Your father, like if your grandpa was the guy who was doing that pedaling thing with the spiral on top and the black and white, and it's just going up, kind of shaking it, and that killed him.
Yeah.